Boom! All right, guys, welcome back, Grand Training Systems. Today, a wonderful foam rolling exercise. If you have tech neck, nerd neck, neck pain, headaches, migraines, anything going on from here and above, a great exercise to release that tension and leave you feeling amazing. All right, so let's get some house cleaning out of the way. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so now. Hit that notification button if you want to know when all the new videos come out. Feel free to skip all this chit chat and look at the timestamp below and go right to the exercise. But make sure, please, to drop a comment, let me know what you think, and check the links out below for the free 45-minute consultations, all the cool little mini courses, and all that fantastic stuff I'm offering. Now let's talk about stretching and how long we should hold one. And maybe one of the negative side effects, I don't like using the word negative, but something we should be aware of when we really do a stretch a lot. One, the positive is going to be that our body recognizes what we're trying to do. It releases the tension and we get better posture, we get more range of motion, whatever our goal is, we achieve it faster. However, something we need to be aware of is that since the joints in the body really work on this rotational mechanism, as we open one joint up, a lot of times that causes something to rotate. Now, what in the world am I talking about? Well, let's say we start stretching our hip joints. I'm going to keep this very unscientific, but I want you to kind of follow along with me. If I start working on my hip flexors or my quads and things like this, and something opens up, most likely, since most of the muscles in my quad connect to my femur and my hips, that's going to start to unrotate my femur. So take, for example, that the hip flexor right here connects to the linea aspera, that is some random line within our femur, and it goes through our back. Well, as that starts to get better range of motion, our femur is going to release and it's going to start to rotate. Well, as if our femur rotates, then the lower leg is going to also rotate. And what in the world am I talking about? Well, if you see this stretch here, I did this like all day, every day, because my left knee was bothering me. Within a week, my left knee pain was gone. However, I realized, ironically enough, my left foot seemed to be more stable on the ground. I noticed it when I would be standing on one leg. I felt that my foot was much more flat, and I thought maybe it had something to do with my femur rotating, obviously changing the mechanics of my lower leg, and now my foot being in a better position. And what do you think happened? 2 or 3 days later, the bottom of my foot was killing me. Why? Because now my foot is in a different position, not a worse position, I would argue probably a better position, and that area is getting tired. Imagine if you had like your vertebrae were not together like this, so if this is one vertebrae, this is another, but sitting like this forever. Well, bone is the most sensitive tissue in the body, so if we fix your back and you go now to something like this, well, that area right here might have been never touched, so to speak, for years. And then when, boom, we put the vertebrae back in the correct position, this area here, the periosteum, the area around the bone, might be very sensitive because it hasn't had any contact. So even though your spine is in a better position, or your vertebrae is in a better position, that periosteum, that bone tissue, might need to get used to it again. So right now, 3-4 weeks later, my foot is feeling better. I didn't do anything wrong. I stepped back a little bit on my running and all that stuff to give it time to calm down. However, if I would have seen a typical allied health professional, they would have told me whatever I did was wrong. It wasn't necessarily wrong. It was just that I did so much stretching that there was a reaction to the action of my stretching. All right, so you can see me lying in this position already, and I've got the rumble roller here. Actually, any foam roll will work. I just like this one because of the little knobs, the little teeth that kind of go into your neck. And basically what I'm doing here is, one, I'm just completely relaxing, and that's actually enough. But two, what I want to start doing is just slowly rotating my head right and left. And I'm going to keep my butt on the ground because I don't need that much tension going into my neck because I want to relax. And from here, what I want to do, it's actually kind of hard to talk in this position because this is actually very comfortable. But what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to kind of find a tight spot, and I'm actually going to find one where I'm facing the camera. And from here, I can either just slow my movements down, and I would really focus on breathing on this, or now keeping my butt on the ground. It's like that bear against a tree, trying to scratch his back. I can just kind of really dig into this area and just go very soft. Now, my mom did this one a while back because I did this video before, and she felt amazing. And then the next day, she couldn't move for like 2 days because most people don't really work on their neck very often. So if you're using something a little bit more like a rumble roller or a Gator, which is their green version, or something that's a little bit harder, start slow, or feel free to put like a towel over it just to kind of make sure that you don't have the same problem my mom actually had. And from here, what I can also do is I'm going to turn into the camera here. You can see that as my mobility gets better, I want to keep my hand out of the way, so your hand can be anywhere, but I don't want to block the camera. Is you can also then go into the right side or the lateral side of your neck, depending on which direction you are. And this is really nice because then I can put my chin down, I can put my chin up, I can turn my head again, I can kind of crunch my neck. You can just do all these different areas, really just searching for your own little skeletons in your dark closet and find out exactly where your tightness is. And here you can even just kind of go into your upper head by actually moving your neck and head versus moving your lower body. So just kind of go through this one, have some fun. Start slow because I don't want you guys not to be able to move the next day. And just breathe, see how it feels, and definitely add this into your program. All right, there we go. One more video done and hopefully one more exercise for your library for you to become and stay pain-free. If you have not gone to the website yet, granttrainingsystems.com, and signed up for the free 45-minute consultation, do so now. Let's talk one-to-one about how my digital physical therapy programs can help get you pain-free and keep you pain-free and make sure you live a life that is pain-free. If you have not subscribed to the channel, do so now. Hit that goddamn bell so you get the notifications. Every Tuesday is a new video, and these videos are also every Friday on IGTV. So if you have not subscribed to my podcast yet or not subscribed to my little Instagram channel, then do so now because the link is up there. I want to see you guys everywhere. Let me know what you think of the videos. Leave your comments below. Have a goddamn good day, and I'll see you guys next week.